Welcome to the Triton video series. Today we're going to be provisioning using the portal. We're going to go ahead and log in with the username and password. It's going to ask us for the two-factor authentication. So break out that phone and go ahead and find that 6-digit code. After logging in, we're going to go ahead and double check our SSH keys. Looks good there. And we're going to make sure container name service is still enabled. Next, we're going to go ahead and provision a container. We're going to select an infrastructure container. Next, we're going to find base64 LTS. This will be a SmartOS container. We're going to go ahead and use the default size. Your package list may look different depending on what your administrator has selected. We're going to make sure we're on the latest image version, which should automatically be selected. Next, we're going to double check our networks. I'm going to unselect this private network here and make sure my fabric network is selected. Hide from DNS, make sure that's on no if you want to use container name service. I'm going to give it a service name so that in CNS we can actually access it by that service name. I'm also going to give it some tags that we'll use later on. I'm also going to give it a name. In this demonstration, we're actually going to install a web server and connect to it over our web browser. Next, I'm going to launch the instance. When the instance is done provisioning, we're going to go ahead and connect to it. In this case, it has a public IP that we're given. We're going to go into the instance. We can actually see login details here. We're going to go ahead and copy and paste that into our terminal. Now I'm going to go to that public IP to show that right now there is no web browser installed. So next we're going to install Apache 2. We're going to use packaging for that. After enabling the service in SMF, we're going to go ahead and go back to the web browser. And refresh, and we can see that Apache is now running. Now I have a web browser running on that instance. Now I've actually saved the configuration folder where the document root is. This will enable us to edit that index.html file. What I'm going to quickly do here is install Nano, my text editor of choice, and I'm going to quickly edit the index.html file to make some changes. After making those changes, I'm going to refresh to show that those changes have now been updated. I'll quickly save here out of Nano. Go ahead and refresh, and there's the changes that I've made. Lastly, let's go ahead and access our container by using the DNS name assigned to us through container name service. This can be found further on down the list under DNS. It actually provides a mechanism to copy it directly to the clipboard. We're going to use that. Paste it in. We can see we can access the same page. Thank you and see you on the next video.